Over 1,000 years ago, the emirate of Al-Andalus thrived in southern Iberia, while Christian kingdoms competed for power in the north. Something profound was brewing in the writing of Castilian. The notaries, copyists, and minstrels were, almost without realizing it, leaving the first traces of a linguistic bridge that today are part of everyday language. Next, you will see some of the first Arabisms recorded in the texts of the emerging Hispanic Romance language. Number 1. Oil. The word oil appears for the first time in the Valpuesta charters. These are writings from the 12th century, which consist of copies of monastic diplomas and other documents that date back to the 9th century. These writings included the word oil to refer to the juice of the olive. The word acete comes from the Hispano-Arabic as-sa'id, which comes from the Classical Arabic as-sa'id, which means oil, and little by little, it gradually replaced the word oleo, which comes from the Latin oleum. Number 2. Sugar. In early legal glosses from the early 11th century, the word sugar is cited as a substitute for honey. In censuses and tithes collected by certain religious communities, sugar comes from the Hispanic Arabic as-sukar, and this from the Classical Arabic sukar. The origin of the latter can even be traced back to the Greek jar, since the Arabs were notable students of the classical Greeks. Soon, this Arabic loanword spread to other Western languages through the sugar cane route, from the Andalusian orchards to the rest of Europe. Number 3. Alferes. Number in Spain. The king's alferes started as the title given to the right-hand man of the monarch in the different Christian kingdoms of the north of the Iberian Peninsula during the early Middle Ages. The first known work that records the Romance word alferes, written in early medieval script as alferes, is the Gothic cartulary of San Pedro de Cardeña. The Great Cartulary from Burgos, compiled in the 12th century from documents preserved in the monastery, but which copies much older documents. Alferes comes from the Arabic word alfaras, which means the horse, and from this came alferes, which means the rider. Number 4, Mayor number. The Gallicano Calf of San Milan is an ecclesiastical cartulary belonging to the monastery of San Milan de la Cogolla in the region of La Rioja. In Spain, it contains documents written between the 8th and 12th centuries and is considered one of the most important historiographical sources of the Middle Ages. This document is one of the earliest known where the use of the word mayor is recorded. This word comes from the Hispano-Arabic alcalde, which means the judge. The meaning gradually changed to refer to the political head of a municipality. Number 5. Pillow. The first recorded appearance of the word pillow may be in the Gothic calf of the monastery of San Benito de Sahagún, also known as the Cartulary of Sahagún, dated around the 11th century. This confirms that the Arabic loanword had become part of everyday life in the Leonese plateau before Castilian literature was born. The word almohada comes from the Hispano-Arabic almohada, which in turn derives from the Classical Arabic mikjada, meaning cushion for the cheek. Number 6. Saffron. One of the earliest official records of the word saffron is in Codex 88 of the Leon Cathedral, dated 1097, which is a medieval manuscript of great historical and cultural value. Was it written for Labad and Kila? The word saffron comes from Castilian, according to the Royal Spanish Academy, from the Hispanic Arabic azafran, and this from the Classical Arabic zafaran. It seems that the word has an Iranian origin and that it would mean it has golden stigmas. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to remind you when there's a new video. Number 7. Alguacil. The term Alguacil has its first mention in the Becero Gallicano de San Millán from the year 1068, where the phrase Et sayon Sarrazin et Alguacil is found, written in early Iberian Romance, which means and the Sayon, Sarrazin, and the Alguacil. The origin of this word goes back to Hispano-Arabic as Alguacil, which comes from Classical Arabic meaning minister, but it entered Castilian with the meaning of judicial or police officer. Number 8, cotton. The first document to record this word is the Fuero de Nájera from the year 1188, which was granted in 1076 by King Alfonso VI of Castile, in which the rules and customs governing the city of Nájera and its region were established. In this document, the word already appears with the spelling algodon without the Arabic article, proof that the Hispano-Arabic loanword alcaton was already integrated into everyday vocabulary. The first record is not literary or ecclesiastical, but fiscal. The charter sets the price of a pound of cotton at the same level as silk or linen, indicating that the product circulated in the Rioja market and was common enough to be taxed. Number 9, Alcoba. Possibly around the year 1188, the Gallican Codex of San Millán de la Cogolla recorded this word for the first time. The term still refers to the Andalusian cuba, which was a pavilion or domed room in a garden, and not the domestic bedroom as it is understood today. This matches the Arabic etymology Alcoba, which means dome or vault. A century later in the work General Historia, this word already included the dormitory context that we still have today. Number 10, bricklayer. The oldest confirmed record of the word bricklayer in Castilian Spanish is found in the Fuero of Madrid, ratified by Alfonso VIII on July 6, 1202. This is a document that contains a set of written rules for governing the local life of the medieval town of Madrid. Number? The word albañil comes from the Arabic albani, which is the Andalusian dialect pronunciation of the Classical Arabic albana, meaning the builder, and in turn comes from the verb bana, which means to build. Number 11, alcohol. Arab Mason word. The oldest verified document with the word alcohol in Spanish is again the General History, Part 4, written between 1273 and 1284, where you can read the fragment. You adorn your eyes with alcohol, which translates to you adorn your eyes with black antimony powder. The passage shows the spelling alcohol without variations, which indicates that the Hispanic Arabic loanword alcohol translates to very fine antimony powder. Painting the eyelids was already phonologically and morphologically established in 13th century Castilian prose. The meaning distilled spirit would not enter Spanish until the 16th century, when Renaissance alchemy reinterpreted the term. Number 12. Syrup. Number. According to the available documentation and accepted by historical philology. The first Castilian text that records the word jarabe is the polymetric Trojan history, written around the year 1270 in the graphic form sharabe. The initial X represents the voiceless palato-alveolar fricative, a sound like the sh in English. The word later evolved into jarabe with the sibilant J during the Spanish Golden Age. The word jarabi comes from the classical Arabic sarab, which means drink. What has been your favorite word? Tell us your opinion in the comment box. And that's all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to this channel. I invite you to also turn on the notification bell so you'll know when there's a new video. See you soon.